We'll try that again then. We're back. Uber YouTuber. Okay, so we're all back on the same general thing, because yep, the time displacement units went. Time just went fucking. What happened was the timelines got mixed up, but we're back. So this is still live session 24, but 24.1. How are we all doing? Again, we're back. Hopefully we'll get all the other members back and we will carry on with what we were doing. What are we watching? We're all back. Here we go. Okay, so Ollie Mercer back. We're all reporting back in. Glad to have you. Noah Dingley. Glad to have you on board, my man. And podcast coming soon. Robo producer checking in. Are we still looping? No, we can't be. Legion is trying to hack UD6. It certainly is. Right, so we're reporting in. It's 1:45 now, is it? So we're back. Let's flow it in. Let's go. Sorry if it wobbles. The screen I'm recording on yeah, anyway. So we're back. We're reporting back for duty. So where was we? I forgot because I had to fuck around. Sorry about that. Hard work. So hoping yet again everyone's all good. Are all systems. There's no malfunctioning now. I'll tell you what it did give me time to do. Get some ice in my drink. The Bat here, the lad who sorts out my backing music now, or well, he gifted me some backing tunes and he's made every effort to make the backing music what it is, as you'll notice in the next up and coming videos. So thank you to the Bat reporting in for duty. Oh yeah, and now you remember Unit 6. I know I did roll call, but I've got to check everyone's alive because we had a time loop displacement fuck up, didn't we? It's getting all comfy now. So, right. So, we've had... Yeah, we was there, weren't we, McFall? So, lucky to make 450. China will save it as it's in 3D. It's all been recorded in 3D as well, filmed in 3D. So, we are going to get a 3D movie. And that's another thing, you know, with the trailers and everything. I was thinking that the other day. How come some of these angles have got things popping at the screen purposely for the 3D effect? So that's a... Whether it's a good or bad thing, I don't know, but I reckon it'll be quite fun to see a rebar firing at my face in 3D or a Rev 9 flying towards the screen in 3D, because that's, you know, they purposely do that, and James Cameron did that with his Avatar movie, the first one, 2009, I know, but everything was purposely made just to give that effect, so he felt like he was submersed, and I reckon that'll be quite fun to watch. A proper 3D, actually filmed properly 3D, with the CGI and everything. Dark Fate's going to look epic. Sam Garcia. Upside Down 6. If Terminator movies can continue, should the story end by closing the time the movie Looper did? I'm not sure about the movie Looper. What I do agree with, or think, you know, and this is me because I don't live in this delusional world where I think, oh, everyone should respect the franchise. It must speak good about it. No, I do have concerns about making the movie. Oh, we've planned a trilogy. It's got to, you know, they've made this big trilogy. I do believe they should have made Dark Fate as Dark Fate, sir. Scribbled down Dark Fate on one sheet of paper, dealt with Dark Fate, and then dealt with, you know, like Terminator 2 is now getting Dark Fate, but it's took that long to do it that I think people. I'm trying to explain it the best way I can. So Dark Fate is Dark Fate. Don't plan a trilogy. Just do that movie. Deal with that movie the best way you can. See how it goes, and then take it from there. So this trilogy, you know, it's yeah. But Dark Fate, I have every confidence Dark Fate is going to be good. They're bringing it out in the UK early, so we will spread the word. So they must be confident they've got something good here. But yeah, writing a trilogy, I think that's, you know, it waters things down, doesn't it? And that is a concern. But that's still not concern enough to think this movie's going to be shit. See, the real McFalls again. It's like, yeah, I don't think it will be bad. Can't be any worse than the last one. No, exactly. And just because predictions, these are predictions, no one knows, predictions that it's only going to make 35 to 45 in the opening weekend. It's the weekend, not overall. 35 to 45 in the opening weekend million doesn't make it a bad movie. That just means that people have been put off going to see the movie or aren't keen to see the movie. It's like, how I'm trying to say things is, you know, it's all right saying, well, yeah, well, you know, the franchise is this and it's not going to do this and that and the other. When you've got, right, let's put ourselves in the Terminator boat, yeah? We are in the Terminator boat. We are all fans of this boat, yeah? We live on the Terminator boat. And then you get that one person saying, well, the front end's going down, the front end's going down. You always get people that are going to jump off. Fuck, I'm going, I'm going. And then you end up with let's say 500 people. No, 1,000, we'll round it off. So we've got 1,000 people on the Terminator boat. And then you've got the idiot on the front saying, oh, God, you know, someone's left the tap on. Oh, God, it's sinking, it's sinking. So these 1,000 people, we've now got 50 people just jumped off. They've just jumped off out of fear, full stop. So they're the ones not going to see the movie. Then the wave of concern keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger until the 1,000 people have ended up where there's only 100, 200 because of people panic talking, you know, and it's a real thing. My analogy of it, or however I've described it, is a bit shit because I'm doing it off the top of my head, but you know, it is it's a real thing. You know, people watch these big channels, believe what these big channels, or believe that big channels thoughts and theories because they might have got one or two things right in the past, and people fucking jump. Oh, yeah, I've heard that shit. So they've just told 5 of their mates in the pub that shit. So that's another 5. Then, you know, when it just goes on and on, it ends up being this snowball effect, and all because these guys get up in the morning, tap into Google what they've read, and it's it, innit? Let's read some more. Sorry, man. I've been waffling on and I've not been reading. Alone in Fiction. Here we go. Tim Miller said they're taking it one movie at a time, and if they get a chance to make a few more, then they have them ready. Yeah, so that's what I mean. This is not me, I'm all for the movie, yeah. So this isn't me dissing the movie or anything like that, but, you know, uh, Natalia Reyes, who play I can't pronounce it properly. Natalia Reyes, Danny Ramos, who's the new John Connor. She's signed for 3 movies, so they've got the 3 movies planned. That is a definite. Yeah, they shouldn't water the movies down. That's my only major real concern. You know what I mean? But yeah, they are taking it 1 movie at a time. They've made it so each movie is closed off, and it could just end where it is. But I do believe that they should have just done it one at a time, written one script at a time, or not watered it down as much. Darcy O, is it Darcy O? This is a Terminator cash grab that is rarely going to terminate the movie for good. See, that's a opinion, and yeah, okay, fair enough. You think this is going to mess it up, but is it? Is it a cash grab? That's what I mean. What has made or convinced you that it's a cash grab? And I can near enough put my chips down that you believe it's a cash grab because you've been told it's a cash grab by these big YouTube channels or these big. No, they're not big. They're made bigger. Like these fucking. You type Google Terminator. Bollocks. You know what I mean? You've been fed it. What I've seen doesn't look bad. Yes, it's a cash grab. Of course, it's a cash grab. They're not making it for to get Smarties or some beans to throw in the garden for Jack and the Beanstalk. It's a cash grab. It's to make money. It's to make money. That's that. It's a business. But will they do it properly? Will they do it justice? Yeah, and I also, and this is like I say, I see both sides of the fence. You know what I mean? So Darcy, I also kind of agree with you. It's like Mars bars have got smaller or Snickers bars have got smaller, but you still no. In fact, you're paying more for less, and that's what's happening in this world. And I get it. I get what you're saying, and I do get what you're saying. But where have you been fed the belief that this is going to be shit? And I think I might be right by saying the big YouTube channels. Sam Garcia donated $5 to channel. Thank you, my mate. Respect. Everything helps, and it does help keep me going. Just want to say thanks for staying positive for Terminator Dark Fate. I'm behind you being bullied by others that I'm delusional for staying positive. Yeah, you're not delusional for staying positive at all here. You know what I mean? What is wrong with staying positive? You're delusional for staying positive. No, you're not. Think, these people that say you're delusional for staying positive, like I said earlier in live session 24, that's earlier, we're on 24.1 because we had a malfunction. Like I said, these big channels that reckon everyone else is a sheep for thinking that, oh yeah, it's going to do well, Terminator, you're idiots for thinking it's going to do well. Yeah, but really all you do is Google and read what is printed in front of you. And sheep talk. Sheep talk. No opinion of your own. No opinion. And this is not me having a go at any subscribers. People as individuals, you're not doing any harm by being a subscriber and having an opinion. That's fine. Big channels that have an opinion and can convince hundreds of thousands of people are a problem. And when they're Googling and reading the bullshit, mirror imaging it, they're a problem. That's a problem. I've got a problem with that. And I'm going to voice my opinion about that. I am the positive. I am the positive. All my subscribers, Unit 6, know I am the positive voice for this this franchise. I'm a positive person. This channel's a positive channel to be on, but I'm voicing my opinion. I'm fighting back. We're not standing behind the bunker anymore and fucking firing little pop shots. We're advancing. That's what we're doing. We're moving forward. Fuck 'em. As you know, I'm just looking to see what's going on. Reading, sorry. So, Sam Garcia, thank you for donating to the channel. You are now part of Unit 6. Spaceport. To the feminist and woke whiners. If Grace was male, you would have a sausage fest of Terminators than just an OAP and teenage woman as lead characters. Yeah, and when you say that as well, it's like to the feminist and woke whiners. The feminist and woke whiners are as fucking bad as the feminist and woke whiners. These channels that go on about wokeness and stuff like that, they're as bad as the feminazi. Oh my god, it's frustrating to see how mental. They do my head in sometimes. Oh yeah, this movie's gone woke. Oh, and there we've got the womanate. This is not me. I'm repeating. Yeah. Yeah, Grace is the womanator and the LGBT 2000, and you know they're allowed to say that there. And I'm not being a social justice warrior. I am being honest of how fucking mental and sad it is. You know what I mean? How sad? How sad can you be to be labeling a female actress the LGBT, the lesbian, gay, bi, trans 1000, LGBT 1000? Like, you what? And you think that's all right? You think that's all right? And that makes you masculine for saying shit like that? No, it doesn't. It makes you a sad motherfucker. That's what it makes you. And that's not Mr. H, actually. That's a channel with even more subscribers. Wow. And it's yeah. And it's sad to think that people can talk like that and think it's okay. You don't have to be a social justice warrior. You don't have to be feminist. You don't have to be activist anything to know that just in life you don't label people like that. You just don't do that. And if you think it's all right as a big channel to label people like that, then you fucking need shutting. Yeah. Sorry if I offend anyone by my opinion, but my opinion, I stand by it as well. Just reading again, sorry. It's a good question. So Noah Dingley's saying, my session question is, do you think that Grace and Marcus Wright, will end up being the same kind of soldier, Terminator? Negative. Not even close. Not even close. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know that Terminator 1 and 2 stand alone against. Well, they're the two movies that are to do with Dark Fate. So 3, Salvation, which is Marcus Wright in that, and Genesis, yeah, they don't even count. So Marcus Wright is an endoskeleton with internals, organs, and everything like that. Grace, no, Grace is going to be an I-950-esque kind of termination unit, but even not a termination unit. I think this is where we're going to get the issues of why Danny Ramos is the problem for Skynet Legion. Is it's not a termination unit, it's a defensive internal nanotech that can protect or whichever. It's nothing to do with Marcus Wright. It won't even be close to what Marcus Wright is like. Noah Dingley again on the same question. Salvation is gone, I know that, but the tech looks similar. The idea looks similar, but the tech is far, far gone. Nothing, not even close. She's mesh nanotech underneath. I'm thinking it's nanotech to inject it, but obviously you've seen the scarage and everything, don't you? I'm trying to do an arm. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's I'm going to disagree with you on the Marcus Wright thing, Noah. Mick Falls. The internet has made it harder to enjoy film build-up, not like before where you got a poster and a few photos in magazines. Now you feel like they need to show so much to get people in seats. True. But do you feel as well that maybe Dark Fate hasn't given too much away? You know what I mean? In the trailers, we're on about here, trailers. We got decimated, didn't we, with Terminator Genesis, decimated. They might as well have just gave you the movie for free in an advertisement. I can't, if I'm honest with you, I can't remember any advertisement for Terminator 3 when I was younger, because that was in 2003, and the Salvation one gave too much away, just insanity. I do believe that they've got us still guessing in Dark Fate. Oh, but there's fan service, people say. We are the fans. I want serving properly for my money. I want to see what I want to see. So it's not a bad thing. Yeah, it's I think the advertising and the way they've gone about it is spot on so far. I'm not sat here thinking, oh my God, they've done another Genesis, because they haven't. Big channels are trying to tell you they have, but they haven't. This is good. Sorry, reading. Yeah, Prince Goro. Actually, Grace's character is inspired by the I-950 from T2 Infiltrator novel. Yeah, nearly, what, must be 6 months ago I did a video saying about the I-950. So, yeah, I will, I'll big myself up for saying that about Grace. I've been saying from day one that Grace is inspired by the I-950. Don't believe me? Check my video history. I'm trying to keep up with everyone going on about these. Edward Balint. Do you think Dark Fate version seen in test screenings will be different from the one released in theatres? Could the plot, beginnings and endings be changed significantly? Oh, big time. Yeah. Um, big time. I still think they were testing the water with these test screenings. They were testing the water, see how the fans would react to certain aspects, which we know, and they will take it from there. I'm not going to say too much, but is that a bad thing? We're going to be pissed off, aren't we, if we get the wrong kind of film? We're going to be pissed off if we don't get what we want. Oh, it's fan service, big channels say. Yeah, it is fan service. It's there to serve us. We want the fucking movie we've been asking for ages. Oh, the shit's changed. It's different. Of course, it's different. Technology's changed. It's different. This is, if we were stuck, it's not a reboot of the fucking same stuff, is it? I'm sorry for swearing, but I get agitated by the way these big channels say, oh, it's a big deal, fan service. Yes, it's a big deal. I want to be serviced with my Terminator movie. I want to see Linda Hamilton. I want to see Arnold Schwarzenegger because they are the franchise for now. Oh, well, it's not moving on. It's not moving on. It's staying in the past. It's trying to move on by giving us Danny Ramos grace and so forth. You know what I mean? we, it's not moving on. Skynet, Legion. It's only a different name. It's only technology change. These are good things. It moving on will help the franchise. We will continue to get our franchise that we love. If we stay where we are, glued down, it won't work. Like I've said many a time, and you know this, Unit 6, and you know this, subscribers, we stick to the same path of let's chase after John in the present day. Technology stays the same. It's not going to work, is it? See, Patriatry says, unfortunately, I don't think Danny is going to work. No. And I'm unsure, to be honest with you. If they're trying to take Danny Ramos as the new John Connor, then yeah, that's a cheap way out. I think it's a cheap idea, but I think it's more complex than that. I think it is way more complex than that. Misdirection. Hopefully, it's making you think that this is the wrong way. I mean, yeah, they are going about it the wrong way when it comes to, shall I say, um, selling it to new audiences. Yeah, but then they're never ever going to be able to sell it to us, the deep fans that are here right now, sat here right now, talking. You know what I mean? We will never ever be convinced 100%. Never ever be convinced 100%. But I reckon it's going to work. I honestly believe I'm going to leave the cinema and be buzzing over the moon. Buzzing. I'm confident. Hear me when I say this. I'm confident we're getting it in the UK nearly a week before everywhere else. Why? They must be confident about their movie for us to get it a week before, because we don't bat around. We are getting it a week before, so word of mouth helps sell the movie. Disney example. I heard this earlier as well, and I thought, yeah, that's quite, yeah, true. Disney, the franchise, they open everything straight away in every theatre, everywhere possible, in every country possible, to try and get people in straight away, so then the word of mouth doesn't echo. This is how do you put it, a cultured franchise where there is a cult following. To release it a week early is to get the cult followers, us. Some of us may not like the word cult, but to get us cult followers to spread the word that, hey up, this is fucking worth watching. Oh yeah. So I'm convinced that they're releasing it early. Oh yeah. They're releasing it early because they know they're onto something. We get it on the 23rd, actually. There's a good one. So sorry about my ranting and going on. If you're trying to get questions in, then I will try. If you don't ask, you don't get, and this is how it is. Want to become part of Unit 6, moderator of the channel, just donate to the channel. I got a freaking clue how you donate to the channel, but if you donate to the channel, you become a part of Unit 6. If you're liking the live stream so far and my rabbiting on about bullshit, then click like. Please click like, it helps the channel. Respect to everyone that is here. And everyone that is here, I respect you, honestly I do, and I respect your opinions. Everyone's allowed opinions, you know. Opinions are what make discussions good, you know what I mean? As long as, there's no need to have personal attacks. Personal attacks? What the fuck? That just proves that you got nothing to say. Opinions are opinions and they're welcome here. So, please, discuss away. But anyone that donates to the channel, helps the channel, becomes a moderator, part of Unit 6, you'll see your name come up in blue. And I respect anyone, because it helps the channel out big time. And like I say, I'm not here. I'm here as a Terminator fan. And if you don't ask, you don't get. I've got to run somehow. But anyway. But what I would say as well is, it's like the merchandise bullshit as well. I've got an upside down 6 top here. I'm getting 10 made. 10 made. 10 commanders and generals. The people that subscribe to this channel, the people that donate to this channel, help this channel survive. By the end of next month, I will personally post 1 to each of you. There's only 10 being made, because I don't believe in doing that merchandise shit and fucking selling everyone bullshit. So there'll be 10 made. The people that actually help to the channel and subscribe and donate big time or whatever, you know what I mean anyway. Yep, they're the guys that will get the only well, there's 9 left, because that's an upside down 6. I've got this one. So John Spanday, my source I will put in my next video, which I'm editing at the moment, and I'll put the source of how early we're getting the trailer. The movie. Source I can't name it at the moment because I'm restricted to my movements. Yeah, Mick Falls, it's 23rd. Like, I know it of it as well. It's a week before. We get it a week before. The Artisan. Upside Down 6. Question is, will Dark Fate be considered a worthy Terminator 3 after we all see it in the big screen? Can it be that? Will it be that after the viewing experience? 100% on. I'm so confident, mate. Honestly, that yeah. I honestly believe we're getting the worthy, the best possible Terminator 3 we could ever ask for. Can you blame them? Can you blame them for getting rid of the others? You know, it would be silly to try and make Terminator Dark Fate with the continuation of the other movies that just scattered everywhere and went on about. Meh. And like I've said many a time before, the other movies are good. I enjoy them because they are Terminator movies, but we need Terminator sequel. And anyone that says we don't need a Terminator 2 sequel, of course we do. Of course we do. We're Terminator fans. We just need the right one. You know, we'd soon be saying, oh, God, I'm so glad we got that Terminator sequel. If this works out, we'd be buzzing, won't we? So, we do need a Terminator sequel. It just needs to be done right. Darcy, information that you will not find on Reddit or any leaks, and I'm being punished for it. Yeah, Unit 6, please don't stop people from saying what they've got to say. But also, please, who was it? Darcy, don't leak on here. This is a spoiler-free chat, please. Please keep it. The Unit 6 will cut you off if you're abusive or if you try and leak anything, because it's not a leak session. So please. Jeez, don't time her out, or him. Unit 6, please don't time people out for no reason, unless they are being pricks. T800, UD6, do you like Terminator Sarah Connor Chronicles? No. I tried to follow it, but I just find it very generic, very boring, very same every episode. Really, just isn't really. And yeah, it's a series that's going on, and they've got to make it. You know, it's too watered down, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's very weak in my eyes, anyway. Yeah. So it's yeah. So don't get me wrong, I like Sarah Connor Chronicles. What I've seen I've liked, but I don't like, if you get me. It's a bit weak. I wondered when you'd pop up, mate. Mr. H reviews. You can't seem to stop talking about me, and yet I've never said one thing to you. My email is in the description box of my videos. You want to talk like an adult, email me. Hey, Mr. H. Gladly, mate. Gladly. Not a problem. And that's not me saying it on here. Everyone knows what I'm like on this channel that's been subscribed to me for over a year or so. So, yeah. I'll speak. How do you want to speak? Through you UK as well, aren't you? I'll even FaceTime you, mate. After the live stream, we'll sort something out. Drunken Demon. Hey, buddy, I really need cheering up. Good lad. This is the positive place to be. Hey, no, I'll keep it civil. Mr. H, look, at the end of the day, many, many, many people comment in your comment section, and what you do, and you hit them and then fuck them off. And I find that you're saying I need to behave like an adult. I find that very, very weak, behaving like that. Like I say, I'd drive to your house, and I would talk to you. Not here to scrap, mate. You know what I mean? But I'd drive to your house and I'd talk to you face to face. It don't bother me. I'm far from a weakling, mate. Follow you. But we can keep it civil, and I want to keep it civil. At the end of the day, like I keep saying, positive. You just said how much you didn't like Sarah Connor Chronicles. Hypocrite. No, that's the thing though. I'm not the hypocrite, am I? You're the one that makes a video slagging off the age of Sarah Connor, slagging off Arnold Schwarzenegger. You make that video. Then you big up the posters and say, you think it's going to be amazing and great. Then you make another video and then you slag off everyone or anyone that even has a different opinion or point of view to you. And you do. So I think if you've got a big issue with me, mate, and you think you're not the big I am, I think we should organise this where we do civil, FaceTime, whichever. So we record each other so there's a rebuttal. Whichever, yeah. And then we'll discuss it that way. And we can do it. I'll be civil if you're civil, mate. I honestly will. I will be civil if you're civil. Start calling me names and telling me to fuck off and be whatever and then delete me. That's an issue, isn't it? That's not adult yourself, is it? And I'm trying to be like... Where are you, Mr. H? Sorry. And I'm trying to be civil, Mr. H, yeah? I will discuss and be civil with you. And I promise, I am a civil kind of guy. Doesn't make me a hypocrite saying I don't like Sarah Connor Chronicles. I've never, ever, ever said I like Sarah Connor Chronicles on this. We're on about T1, T2, Dark Fate. And we're also on about your negative opinion on anything that you don't like. And you've got 200,000 subscribers and you influence them, and then you're the one that says the movie's going to get 35 to 45 million dollars on its opening weekend, and that's because of the millennials. Anyway, this discussion needs to be done what. It's an open offer. I'm trying to be mature about it. If you don't want to talk, that's on you. I want to talk, mate. I'm just in the middle of a live session. You're the one that jumped over here. I'll tell you what. Stop commenting. And I'll stop talking. I'll carry on with the... You get me? And that's that. Right. How can I say it the best way? Mr. H, nothing against you personally. Me and you need to have a chat. Is that fair enough? And I'll leave it there, full stop. Are you UK? Are you still there, Mr. H? I'm guessing you are. So it's not about trying to trigger anyone. What I'm trying to get across is that there's nothing wrong with what we're seeing. The first trailer, yeah, fucking hell, what a bad trailer with that music. It was crap. Second trailer was amazing, and anyone that couldn't see past that and had to pull out the negative and pull apart, tweet away, ding, 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 pull it to pieces till the stitching fell off. Well, fucking, that says a lot, doesn't it? It's harder to be positive than it is to be negative. Easy to be negative and follow any Google typing shit. Fuck me. God. But yeah, Mr. H, I've asked you. I'm not getting personal. Got nothing against you. Don't know you, mate. But I've also got no fear of you at all. Like you've got no fear of me because you think you can trample all over me. But you can't. You'd be shocked, mate. You're free to talk on Skype. If you don't want to, then no worries. I've never said I don't want to. I said I want to. I'm in the middle of a live session. How the... No one has to see you. Mr. H. I don't know. Right, I've got Skype. Guess what it is? Upside down 6. Yeah. Mr. H, really? Look. Chill, Winston. This is it though, Mr. H. So sensitive. You're that sensitive. Never heard of me. But you felt the need to come and trample on me. Yeah? You felt the need to come and fuck with me, basically. That's what you felt the need to do. Never heard of me. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. I'm the perfect whatever, yeah. Don't do it wrong, but you still felt the need to come and fuck with me. Right, so... Right, so Mr. H is going, you're the one using the words like trample, right? So I've done something wrong by saying trample. You came over to me. I don't even tag you in anything, yeah? I don't want to do anything of the sort. You trample on everything you talk about. Unless you like it. You think it's positive? Awesome, man. Yeah, I do think it's positive. Yeah. You disagree? Fine. Please. Who's deleting? Who's deleting Mr. H's stuff? Don't delete him. See, that's the thing, innit? Right, I'll tell you what, I'm sorry. All my subscribers, I apologise for that. See, this is what I mean about Mr. H. The big I am can't even leave the little guy alone. And I mean channel-wise. Yeah, can't even leave the little guy alone and let us get on with what we're doing. He's the big I am. Fucking, it still has to come and have a pop. Jesus. Wow. I will talk to you face to face. If you want to meet face to face, I will do that, mate. No problem. If you want to do a live, whatever, how we do it, whatever, I'll do that. I'll do it any way or means. I don't care. I don't care, mate. Anyway. Drunken Demon, can I add you on Skype? You certainly can, mate. I don't know how to use it yet, but I know it's upside down 6. Try and add, and then if it works, it works. So like I say, the positivity is the best way. We don't need to de-stitch everything and make it fucking like a bad deal, big deal, do we? So, Jeff Link, chill out, upside down 6. I certainly will, mate. I will. I do, like I say, I apologise. I'm embarrassed, honestly. I am. I am so genuinely sorry, guys. Honestly, Unit 6, please report and just let me know if I should carry on or just fucking end the live stream. I don't know what to do. That was embarrassing. I honestly. Mm. Who banned Mr. H? Don't. Hey, Unit 6, please don't ban anyone from the conversation if they're. Yeah. You do know this isn't me stopping people from having their opinion or talking. It's not what I do. I don't do that, and my subscribers know I don't do that. Olivia Anderson, don't be embarrassed. Mr. H doesn't seem to be all that bad. I'm glad he came around. I think it's a big misunderstanding. Yeah, I can't stress enough. I've got nothing against the bloke personally. Just the opinions he has and the influence he has. It's a big deal to me. Darcy O, here we go. See, Mr. H is a really great guy and you banned him. What the fuck? He actually is the only streamer and video editor that talks common sense. See, that's your opinion, and I've got nothing against your opinion. I didn't ban him. He's not banned. Not from me anyway. And if he is banned, I will unban him. I don't know how to unban him, actually, if he has been banned. Please don't ban him, because what you do, Unit 6 and my followers, is it makes it look like, well, you know, we're ending a battle that, or a talk, a discussion that, you know, prematurely, and me and him obviously now need to discuss stuff as adults. I don't know how to unblock it. I do whatever you got to do, guys. Help me out. Unblock him, like I say. Time for the great debate, says Camelo. Yep, that's right, man. UD6, on your next live feed, you need to have one moderator. These guys are ridiculous. I haven't, what's that? I haven't said anything negative at all. And you won't get blocked again. The guys on here are genuinely nice. It's just when people are being, don't, everyone, Unit 6, please don't over moderate and terminate people for no reason. T800, here we go. UD6. Do you think Sarah Connor will kill the T800 in Dark Fate? I think what it is not a kill. It's more like, need to get rid of you after we've done, whether you have killed John Connor or not killed John Connor, whether you help Danny Ramos or don't help Danny Ramos, whatever the fuck happens, you've got to be melted in that vat of lava, because there can't be any remnants of any termination units. So, sorry, my wife's just come in to get the charger. Pardon, 1 second, I've got to go and get a drink anyway. My subscribers know that I always do this. I do a wander off to get a quick drink and the charger or whatever. I'll be back in 60 seconds. Hello, sorry I'm back. Sorry I went away after Mrs. needed charger and everything now to make sure that I've got everything. So, 1 second, I am just going back. Right, I'm struggling to see what's going on here. Right, people are timing people out and everything, left, right and centre, and don't do that. Right, I'm gonna, there we'll go, we'll start again, fuck me. Right, here we go. Fist bump to everyone that's still stuck in, bye. Yeah, Mick Falls, don't take it offensively, I respect you. You've donated to the channel many a time and that, but I've had to demoderate you for a bit because I don't know, you're trigger happy, you're murdering, you're doing... don't take it personally, mate, but you've been fucking friendly firing everyone, man. But like I say, respect you, and you'll get your moderation back after this live session. I promise you that, mate. What is it? Is it Jugsoever? Yeah, Jugsoever. Why do you think the T800 kills John Connor in Terminator Dark Fate? I'm going to say this in the least sarcastic way, because the least sarcastic way possible, and that's because it was programmed to. But it more than likely, the leaks just aren't 100% true. Yeah, it just isn't 100% true. It was a tester, dipped the toe in the water to see how we you know, how it goes with the fans, and we seem to have reactions, don't we, left, right, and centre. People are pissed off. People aren't pissed off. You know, it's yeah, T800 was programmed to. That's all. And think of it this way. This is how I like to put it across: is you got to remember Skynet or Legion. It doesn't matter which one is which. These are supercomputers. The supercomputers that are just supercomputers think millions of seconds quicker than we can ever even imagine thinking. It's not going to just send these units back and think that was okay. Yep, that'll work. It's not going to do that, is it? It's going to send as much of its arsenal as possible in as many different times, as many different days, places, whichever. It just ain't going to be silly enough to think, oh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, we'll get John in just one thing. Shake channel reviews. Peace out, mate. As always. There's no spoilers in this talk at all. Don't worry about it. Shahambi. Anyone that does speak spoilers, Unit 6 will stop you. Mick Falls, power went to my head. Respect, mate, honestly. I think he was having a bit of fun, and I respect that totally. You'll get it. You'll get your generalisation or captain status back next time, I promise you, honestly. Like I say, this is it's about being positive, having fun. There's no fucking hatred here. I don't hate anyone or want to hate anyone. But we also ain't going to be pushed into a corner and bullied by anyone that thinks they're a big boy. Darcy, you got timed out for mentioning that you got timed out. Yeah, but you won't get timed out anymore. Not if I have anything to do with it, I promise you. You're not being timed out by me anyway. And anyone, it tells me who times out people anyway. So if anyone times you out again, I'll get rid of their status. Okay, so they won't be able to do it anymore. Is that fair? I can only be fairer than that. Lee Parker, good idea. Email Mr. H, do a discussion video. It will raise interest and keep it friendly. Let's collect some of those people or the fans that jumped off the sinking ship. That's the thing, they didn't jump off a sinking ship. Lee Parker, respect your idea, but they didn't jump off a sinking ship. They were convinced the ship was sinking. That's why I have gone the way I've gone. They were convinced the ship was sinking when it wasn't. Yes, we had a bad trailer. It wasn't given the chance to come out. We forced the first trailer, if you remember, right? And, you know, like I say, everyone's got the... You know I'm fucking neutral when it comes to this anyway. Anyway, the first trailer, we forced out of him. We demanded this first trailer. And we got the first trailer that looked all right, but the music, that song, the I'm the Hunter, wasn't good, was it? Then everything got torn to pieces. It's woke, it's fucking this, it's that, the other. oh God, look at the Mackenzie Davis with the short hair and that. And Mr. H helped motivate and roll that ball and make it what it was. And not just him, there's channels even bigger. The Terminator fans, all that, you know, and it was, I was absolutely astounded how they dragged it all down. Then we get the second trailer, which was the second chance, and 80% of the fandom and normal people saw that second trailer and were like, yeah, all right, we've got our Junkie XL back in music and everything like that. You could tell by his face he enjoyed it, and he still tore it to pieces because it motivated his videos. That's my problem. The ship was all right. It was bobbing in the water. Channels like his have thrown the fire extinguishers over, jumped on board the life rafts, and left us lot to fucking want. Anyway, he's not here to defend himself. Me and him will discuss like civil human beings and gentlemen. Yeah. Mick Foles. New Rambo looks great. Yeah, it does. The only problem I have with it is I think this is another trailer that's done a Genesis. Do you think that, and this is only, I'm asking a question and I'm asking your opinion on it as well, is do you think the new Rambo is, it's give it all away, you know, with a big pluming explosion where they're all coming to the barn and that? Do you think it's all give away? That's the last stand and it's all been given away? Looks like it's going to be hard R. Looks like it's going to be fun to watch. But do you think the trailer gave too much away? Um, Eliza Saliki, is it? Sorry if I pronounce you wrong. I don't mean it. 6. I read that Cameron never came on set of Dark Fate, but I never believe he didn't do anything about it. I believe that he did a lot in the background and helped. What do you think? This is what I know, is he never ever went on set. Never went on set. He let Tim Miller do his thing. But he sent him a working script, the story. He sent him the actual, this is what the movie is about. This is the plot. This is the way I think the story should be done. Well, not done, but this is the way the story should be. This is the story, basically. Do it out and then portray it, please, Tim, the best way how you envision it. That's how it worked. It didn't go on set because he didn't want to take Tim's vision away, but Tim took Cameron's vision. So it's, you know, these are creative. How do you put it? Let people do. Here's my idea. Here's my idea. This is how I want it to work. This is my story. Tim, do your best job. And that's what was basically asked. So he didn't go on set because it's an offensive thing with big, what do you call them, directors and stuff like that. You know, you can be offended that he don't trust you and he's walking on set every 5 fucking seconds, even every once a month. It's an offensive thing. So we just let him get on with it. He trusted him enough to give us the story. So that's what I know. Kenny Ritchie says that James Cameron didn't go on set because of the Avatar movies. True, but that's the poison that's been spread. Yeah, he didn't. He was busy with the Avatar. That's fine. Yeah, he was busy with the Avatar, but he's trusted Miller to do his job. I trust you to do your job. You got to remember, on set is every other actor and actress. Grace, Natalia Reyes were picked. Tim Miller picked Mackenzie Davis for Grace, and Linda Hamilton chose Natalia Reyes to be Danny Ramos. So we're in trusted hands of how this stuff should work. Yeah, James Cameron said that we're not doing this movie unless Arnie's involved. It wouldn't be a Terminator sequel without Arnie in it anyway, would it? It just wouldn't have worked. So yeah, but yeah, he was busy with Avatar, and you're right, and I've got no against you saying that. It's just there's other reasons as well. It was letting people do their creative stuff. It was in trusted hands. It had already been dealt with and decided what's going to happen. You got to remember, there's big storyboards and there's everything plotted and written out. James Cameron was emailing script ideas and stuff daily. There's more to it than just he couldn't be bothered. He got on with it. And I'm not saying this with sarcasm. I'm saying it just, he was involved daily, just not on set. You don't need to go on set these days, do you? You know what I mean? Like me and Mr. H don't need to go to each other's house to rebuttal, unless he wants it. But, you know what I mean? It doesn't need to be on set every day. It is technology, yet again. It's made it so it's so simple to do stuff. Here, Tim. Or well, let's put it this way, it was that advanced on set of Terminator Dark Fate that they're getting the iPads out of the ideas that they already had with the CGI and everything, and doing 3D stuff, and I can do augmented reality and stuff like that, showing them what will happen when you move around here. It's all really good stuff. Drunken Demon, good night, my friend, as well. Have a peaceful night, and I hope you're cool. James Handley, yeah, the Avatar stuff, it's like, have we asked for an Avatar? I don't know. But he's confident, James Cameron, isn't he, that these Avatars are something worth doing, and there must be something worth doing because they're spending an absolute fortune on them. I remember watching, this is what I mean, there's no negative about him being on set of Avatar. Like I say, things can be done from a distance. It's, you know what I mean? It's, go to the Avatar, remember the first one, first ever time. I remember 2009, going to the cinema, I'm sure it was 2009. Forgive me if I got the year wrong, but I remember going to the cinema. It was the first 3D movie I've ever seen. I was like, whoa, flabbergasted by it. Trying to grab stuff out of thin air. Great stuff. Brilliant stuff. You know what I mean? That was great stuff. Yeah, the story wasn't like, whoa, wow, this is really gripping. But the idea and the thought of it, I enjoyed it. Political agenda? I don't know. I don't care. It was just good to watch, 3D wise. So, yeah. Do I pull the negatives from it? No, I don't. I think, right, fair play. If he's got a good story to tell and he thinks this is going to be his next big Terminator or whatever, then crack on, let's do it. But he's using the 3D technology to deliver us our Terminator Dark Fate. So we'll have that all day long. Thank you. Six. Question 2. Is it question 2? Wow. Will this be 35mm or 100% digital rather than enjoy the 35mm movement? Also, thought of Connor willing call. I don't see it happening. Also, I wasn't decent fan film. With the 35mm stuff, I've got no clue, mate, and I won't even pretend I know what it is going to be. I know it's 3D, so 35mm, I won't pretend I even know what you're on about, mate, but the technology that they used for Avatar, underwater technology, 3D technology, and everything like that is also being used for Dark Fate. So we're getting the full blown super recorded technology. That's all good. Um, Reading, sorry, 1 second. Do you think Danny Ramos is for sure? This is Tony Lou. Is it Louis or Lou? I'm going to say Lou. Do you think that Dana Ramos is for sure the new future resistance, or do you think she is important for a different reason? Maybe she saves lives in another form or fashion, or another, like, fighting. I think this is my opinion only, and I think she is the one that helps develop the technology that creates Grace. Like Grace, she's got hexagons all under her skin. Yeah, I think it's nanites. This is only my guesswork anyway, but nanites injected under the skin, which then are told to form such a protective Kevlar layer, whatever you call it, bulletproof layer. Nothing like Marcus Wright or anything like that. This is the technology, the chip that gets implanted in Grace's head, which helps her, track someone with a gun before they're even going to do it, and she moves quickly when she beats up them police officers in the trailer. The nanite technology, I'm saying nanite, but whatever it is, yeah, that gets injected or cut through, and because of all the scars, she has the scars, doesn't she? All perfectly aligned and stuff like that. I think Danny Ramos is responsible for that development in technology, as well as a rise up, maybe, but her importance is weaponry. That's what I think, anyway. That's what I believe. Yet again, I could be wrong. Stefan Fortig. Avatar was a fine movie, enjoyed it, but I'd rather James Cameron finishes off the Terminator franchise and then maybe 100 sequels back to back. Yeah, no. Oh, fucking hell. Honestly, if you said to me, would you prefer Dark Fate done the way it's done, with Tim Miller having his own creative visions and whatever, and James Cameron letting him do his own thing, or Cameron on set? Truly, I'm going to say Cameron on set, aren't I? I'm going to, you know what I mean? I'm going to, because this bloke turned the Alien franchise into Aliens. And if you've never seen Aliens, Jesus, wow. This time it's war. You know what I mean? Cameron knows what he's doing, yeah? But I trust that he trusted Miller to do his job and get it right. But yes, I would have preferred Cameron on set. But I don't believe, because Cameron wasn't on set, that's a bad thing. I don't believe it was a bad thing at all. Yeah, so reading questions. I do apologise. Eliza Saliki. Did you see or notice that they used endos in the trailer of Dark Fate? Would looked actually like Genesis. Then they came out of the water. Not that I'm against it, but noticed it. Closer, and they are not the Genesis ones. They are actually T2 endoskeletons. Look closer. just slightly, and you'll see that they are not the sharp edge, which they are not the sharp edge Genesis ones. They are actually the Terminator 2 Endo T800s. So don't worry, they're not trying to do the David Ellison throw in the Genesis because I made that movie. They are T800s. And this is another fact as well, which is David Ellison, who produced. This is another thing, you know what I mean? These are positives, right? All positive. David Ellison produced Genesis, Terminator Genesis, and then realised he fucked up big time. Yeah, Genesis was bad. I still don't feel the need to call Genesis anything other than Genesis. Genesis. They messed up. Okay. David Ellison, who produced it, admitted, yeah, I fucked up. I didn't do the best movie possible. I produced the wrong thing. Okay, James Cameron, I realised what I've done. How do we fix this? How do we make the sequel? And here we are, Dark Fate. So, David Ellison, Genesis involvement. Yeah, there's the involvement, the hint of involvement, but it doesn't mean we're getting another Genesis. It is, he's admitted he made a mistake and wants to rectify it. If anything, we're going to get more of a, what's his name, who did, I apologise for not remembering straight away. I always get you to help me with a name or two, don't I? Who made District 9? Director, please help me out. Fuck. What's his name? First to get it gets moderator if you're not a moderator. Oh, what's his name? Blomkamp. Thank you. And Neil Blackheim got it. So you are moderator, mate. You are now part of Unit 6. Thank you. Oh, yeah, so Neil Blomkamp. It's good. Apparently it's going to have more of a feel of that than anything other. So, not a problem. I think we're in good hands, good territory. Yeah. Misdirection. I mean, has the interview been mentioned that CinemaCon, Linda Hamilton, Tim Miller were chuckling, giggling, laughing, yeah, having fun with each other, saying they give too much away in the trailers. They've given too much away in the trailers. Linda Hamilton, Tim Miller, Sarah Connor, the director, laughing because they know. Popping words like misdirection and stuff like that. They know. They know what they're doing. They're having a bubble. They're having fun with us. Let's antagonise the fans. We are the fans. Of course we're the fans. We're the fan base. We are the people that they need to sell to for us to get the word of mouth to the so-called millennials, the younger guys, to get them into the story. And if that means bringing in the older characters to get a bit of nostalgia, it makes sense because the nostalgia is they're the fucking franchise. Jesus God. It's not... I think we'd have more of a problem if we didn't have Linda and Arnie in the movie. Oh, they're trying to make a new Terminator movie. Terminator with just Mackenzie Davis and Natalia Reyes and, Gabrielle Luna. We'd have a more bigger issue if we didn't have them in it than we would now, wouldn't we? It wouldn't make sense. Is it a cash grab? Every movie is a cash grab. Every movie is a cash grab. Just like every YouTube video is a cash grab. Everything's a cash grab. It's all about getting the dollars in, isn't it? Or it is what it is. Am I unfair of my opinions? Maybe to some of you. But guess what? I respect everyone else's opinions. And I believe you guys, civilly have good opinions and some great ideas, and that's fine, isn't it? We're allowed them opinions. That's what it's supposed to be about, not, I don't like your opinion, fuck off. Because that's what certain channels do. Don't like your opinion and tell you to. And they do as well. I've had many a people show me stuff and screenshots and people asking how to join Unit 6. Just donate to, if you donate to a channel, become moderator, part of Unit 6. There's going to be 10 people only ever that are going to get Unit 6 tops. Upside down 6 tops. I'm not doing that merchandise stuff. No, I'm doing there's going to be 10 of these. Top subscribers, top commenters and people that donate to the channel, the people that have been up there the most helping out the channel, and that we will get in contact and you'll get an upside down 6 top. And I want you to as well. I want you to get one. There's only going to be 10 or 9 made now because I've got the 10th, and then you will be the only general captains of Unit 6. That's how it goes. Cuthbert, Alan Cuthbert, absolutely love your channel. Keep the faith. Thank you, mate. Thank you for donating to the channel. Respect as always. You're a part of Unit 6 anyway, aren't you? You certainly are. We've had a bit of friendly fire earlier, if you want to hear. We had Mick Falls, his gun, like, started shooting off and killing our guys, so I had to disarm him for a bit, but he'll be back to our next live session. Well, I was going to say tomorrow, but I don't do live sessions that often. But Mick Falls, promise you, mate, you'll be moderator as normal. But yeah, anyone that wants to become part of Unit 6, moderator, help out the channel, just donate. That's all cool. Thank you. Is it, yeah, limited edition kind of stuff, isn't it? You know what I mean? We're going to have Unit 6 as well on the back, as it is. Can you see it? Yeah. Tactical leadership. And these will be the only people that get tactical leadership. And then the ones that do get it, the high donators or the people that have helped out the channel, send your photos in and we'll spread it, and I'll put you in the background and stuff. Also, while I'm on the live session, I want to say thank you to Noah Dingley, who's been sending voiceover stuff all the way from America, and the Bat. Forgive me for not knowing where you're from, the Bat. We haven't discussed that part, have we? But he's been making the background tunage and the intro music for my channel. So respect. Salute, as always. Oh yeah, and the long sleeve as well. But there'll only be 10 of them. I'm only ever having 10. The Bat is there, yeah. The Bat. Respect, mate. Honestly, I can't thank you enough. Like I say, we might get cross-wired and the emails and stuff like that, where don't tiptoe around me, mate. Just ask, why you've put me logo in wrong. Yeah, just ask, mate, and fair enough. Like I asked you, can you take this bit out of the tunage? Not a problem. Honestly, respect, mate. Honestly, can't thank you enough. Respect. The Bat. Oh, Raoul a dad, as always, keeping the tradition, mate. From Montreal, always donates $2, and I respect that. And see, that kind of thing is will end up with the Unit 6 generalisation. I think you already were generalised, weren't you? yeah, like I say, the bat. Thank you, mate. Respect, always. Honestly, can't thank you enough. And the tunage that you've sent over, honestly, it works perfectly. You've seen it added to the Rev 9 and stuff like that. It just works. That's what I mean. We had the issue with you sent me the rave music to start with. I was like, what the fuck? But you did it. You proved you can produce and you can do your stuff. So respect, mate. Honestly, thank you. Olivia Anderson says we should use TechCom opposed to tactical. It's tactical leadership because we're actually in charge of TechCom. You see, it's the we're the higher unit. We're Unit 6. We are actually way above TechCom. We are so high in command that we actually give the orders of where to go. Olivia, Ollie Mercer, sorry mate, donated to the channel. Thank you, respect as always. Lined up for the top because you donate $5 every other time. I'm not asking you to. Don't. What I'm saying is, I've noticed the last couple of times you donated $5, £5 to each live session. I'm not saying don't, please don't, because it's not. What I'm saying is I've noticed and I do respect. And Ollie, you always comment in my videos and I respect that. Question, should Tim have talked about Legion? No. That should have been kept under wraps. That was a giveaway, I think. But then was it? This is another thing as well. It's like, I do waffle on a bit, but it's like, should have got, should he have gave TechCom away? No, he shouldn't have. But then think about it this way, right? We're talking about Tim Miller and Linda Hamilton when she was shock and awe about John Connor and stuff like that, and it's like, whoa. You got to remember, this woman's an actress. Tim Miller's an actor at the end of the day. He tells people how to act, so he knows how to act. Convincing or not convincing, this bloke knows how to act. So, should he have given Legion away? I think there's a promo. How can I word it? A promotional, tactical reason why he did that. He didn't just slip up. I don't think. I think he actually did it on purpose, and it's to get people like us riled up, talking, discussing, which is working, is it not? It is, because yeah. So yeah, I like it. Oh, I'm drinking lemonade and it's dry in my mouthful. You actually don't quench your thirst from fizziness, do you? Lee Parker, Mick Foles knows how to shoot. He does. He knows definitely how to shoot, but his gun, 40-watt range pulse rifle just started it's first time he's handled the plasma rifle, you see, and it fired off and he started shooting us lot. And the water that we've all been drinking was a bit toxic and it made him a bit dizzy, I think. Apologise. Eating ice cubes. Tony Lou again. Do you think there is going to be a big twist in this movie that they have been purposely hiding from us? Like in T2 when people thought that Robert Patrick was an actual cop and didn't know he was a T-1000. There's more to this Rev 9's abilities that you're going to see, I believe. People say the future Terminator that splits isn't a Rev 9. It is. It's a Rev 9. Its abilities, Gabriel Luna's abilities, are going to play off more than what we've seen. A lot more. It is not just a walkie, cocky, stabby thing. the Rev 9 is an amazing character. He looks brilliant. Everyone that doubted it, you know, I believe amazing. Is there going to be a twist? Oh, there's a lot that we are not being shown or seen or told. A lot. A lot. So yeah, expect it's not as linear as being made out. It's not as straightforward as we're being told. We are being flapped around a bit. Yeah, let's be an idiot. Have fun. You know what I mean? We're being messed with, and I enjoy that fact. I enjoy the fact that we're not certain. Leaks are true. Other though. Stupid YouTube. I like Rev 9, but I don't think it's by far the best thing about it. Not the best thing about it, no. But you can't say it's a bad thing either, can you? Really, you know, what we've seen splits into good. But I'm not even on about the Rev 9's ability. I'm on about Gabriel Luna. What I've seen of Gabriel Luna, his ability, his acting, the way he's going through the border control, that is one self-aware, cocky-ass machine. It looks fun. Looks great. I was very, very impressed. Very, very, very hyped to see how he behaves. It behaves. The character is. You know what I mean? I enjoyed that. I thought it was brilliant. Brilliant. So the Rev 9, not the biggest or the best part about it, but we don't know that yet, do we? But the Rev 9 is certainly stupid YouTube. People complain about the Rev 9. Librarian clothes was dumb. It's perfect. Yeah, perfect. It's in disguise, isn't it? You know, we're not going to go fucking fluorescent jacket, are we? So you're right. Stupid YouTube. Yeah, you are right, mate. Honestly, yeah. Rev 9, everything about it that I've seen is great. CGI hasn't been 100%. I'm not batshit crazy. I saw what you guys saw. But the character itself is an amazing character, and I'm enjoying it. And I'm looking forward to seeing what the Rev 9 is and was or should be. You get me? Alan Cuthbert. I've got a feeling that Grace will become the runaway star of this film. Just a feeling I've got. Alan, we've been on about this. You've been a part of my channel since day one. Since I showed my face. And we've always said, haven't we, that Grace, I-950, Grace is going to be an amazing, amazing character. We've always said it. I hear you. I remember you. I always have done. You know what I mean? This film's going to be amazing. We're going to, just because the predictions of 35 to 45 mil, that don't make the film bad. That just makes that we're not going to get the bums on seats, like I've said for a long time. You know, I think we're in a good place with this movie. Yeah, and Tony Lu, the CGI might not be finished yet, and I'm guaranteeing it ain't fucking finished yet. Like I said earlier, and I think I'm not sure if you're aware, but you know, we made them rush us out for Terminator Day. The trailer, yes, Tim Miller said he was in the editing room rushing this motherfucker out to the world and blah blah blah. Right, so he sent out a tweet saying that, big deal. Now he's made a big mistake. Oh, yeah, we rushed them out to get our Terminator Day, but they've always produced us on our Terminator Days, our Judgment Days and Day After Judgment Day. You know what I mean? They've done what we're asking. They've fed us fans. And is it a big deal having fan service? I think it's great getting fan service. What is the big issue with getting fan service for a franchise we love? Peter Gerard, thank you, mate, for this donation, for helping out Unit 6, for loading up the cannons. This donation is for brilliant videos you've put out in the last few days. Unit 6 members truly appreciate all the effort you put into your channel. Thank you. And thank you, mate, for helping the channel out, donating to the channel. It's not expected, but it's appreciated. Respect, mate. You're already a part of Unit 6. Well, let me get a screenshot. Screenshot, so I now know that you are part of one of the guys that are going to achieve one of the 10 only upside down 6 Unit 6 tops that are ever going to be made. Only ever going to be made. So thank you. Thank you. Oh, wait. Whoa. Kamidas donated £1 to the channel. You are now part of Unit 6, my friend. Please, when you donate to the channel, add a question to it, because I see them, and then, you know, get the question out quicker and stuff like that. But thank you, and I respect any amount. Screenshot to you, and you will be up for grabs for a Unit 6 top. 1 of 10 only. 1 second. Alan Cuthbert, don't think, oh, what the fuck? I remember you anyway, mate, so you'll be in for the running. My missus is upstairs watching this live stream as well, so she'll know. But everyone that's donated to the channel, everyone that helps out towards the channel, the people that civil comment and are respectful and don't abuse each other and comment to the channel, respect, honestly. See, like Nabil Hamid, it's going to struggle. That's my opinion. Nabil, you're possibly right. And this is the thing. The movie might struggle. And that's your opinion. And that's fair enough. And I appreciate that opinion. But that, just because the movie's going to struggle doesn't mean it's going to be shit. I think we are going to get... I think we're going to get the sequel that we deserve. And I think we're going to get a good sequel. An amazing sequel. It will and might struggle. I think it is going to struggle domestically, and that's because of the big channels mugging it off, persuading us innocent viewers, not me, that, oh, it's going to be shit. Fucking hell, this has said this and that and that and that and that. You know what I mean? That's my problem with it. But yeah, your opinion is warranted. It might struggle. But yet again, it is only an opinion. And like these type into Google and the what is it? I don't know. Whatever they read anyway, you know, the Cinema Blend, their opinion. You know, it's only their opinion. Oh, and it's going to do 35 to 45. It's going to do shit. Doesn't mean the movie's going to be shit, though. Just means people have been put off and made to jump out the boat. Oh my God, motherfucker. The small block 412. What? I can't let my brother get the best of me. What the fuck? Donates $15 to the channel. Chung chung. You're already part of Unit 6. Thank you, my friend. Screenshot. What, your brother? Is that your actual brother? Please let me know. Screenshot anyway to let you in the running for Unit 6 top. Ollie, you just donated a minute ago, man. Come on, man. Respect. Thank you. £5. That's £7 today. Thank you, my friend. Honestly. We'll see a lot more TechCom in the Future War. Plus, do you think Arnold's mystery unit may have outraised John or John Connor, even misleading Sarah? Now, I do think, right, that the T-800 bringing up John Connor isn't happening. Is John Connor... it's spoiler talk. I can't talk. I think what I'm going to have to do is a spoiler live session where we can talk about anything. So if, that's what I'll do. In fact, tomorrow I'll do a live session with big fucking spoiler warning on it. We'll do that instead because I want to avoid them kind of questions today. So wait, where are we? Mercer, Ollie, gives another question that kind of isn't spoiler, and I'll spot you anyway because I always see you, man. Did you know actually, Ollie, that my partner, my wife, has a friend in common with you on Facebook? That'll get you looking and wondering. She noticed that today. Where are we? Sorry. Peter Gerard. So Small Block 412 and Peter Gerard. Are you twins, honestly? Sorry, I'm flicking through questions, so... Right, forgive me for trying to look, I'm just looking. So Peter Gerard and... Oh, fuck. You'll have to forgive me because this stream thing, it don't work like I like it to. Alan, just a little top up, mate. Thank you very much. I'll screenshot you for that one, okay? We've got you. Respect, Peter. Honestly, respect. Mr. Smith, respect from Canada. You're a true fan. Try to be my best, man. You know what I mean? It's not... yeah, thank you. You know, and it's not a case of the words true fan that you say there. It's like, I am a true fan, yeah, but it's not arse-lickiness either. You know, you can be a true fan just by respecting the franchise. I struggle to believe that people can say they are fans of the franchise and slag off the main characters personally. You know, the actual human beings. So Linda, Arnie, you know what I mean? And tear them apart and call them geriatrics and stuff like that. It's like, are you fucking having a laugh? Are you having a bubble, man? And that's not just one channel, that's a few channels. In fact, there's worse channels than Mr. H. So I'll say Mr. H because we've had a bit of a beef earlier. But what I'm trying to say to you is, I struggle to believe you're a fan of the franchise, all the movies, if you're fucking slagging off the actual human beings that star in it. Linda Hamilton is not going to be known or anything after the movie is done. Yeah, people will forget about her. She's not actually a fucking star. This, that, no. I was like, what the fuck am I listening to? I went mental. So yeah, whoa. So Ollie Mercer, I said I'd answer another question after because the yeah. Did you hear that Eddie Furlong confirming his role in Terminator Dark Fate? He's blessed by call to return. Yeah, he's definitely back, 100% back, and it's not just the Jude Colley Why would Edward Furlong need to be back as the face of young John Connor? It just doesn't need to happen, does it? Especially with that deep fake stuff. It doesn't need to happen. We need Edward Furlong. So there's an older Edward Furlong back, 100%. What his role is, it's going to be obvious, I think, that he is our future leader. But is it fan service? Did they test the water to bring him back? I think they did. And that's not a denial. I'm not denying it. They did. But they tested the water to feed us fans what we wanted to see, because we'd be pissed off if we didn't get what we wanted to see. This is what I don't understand about people dissing it, saying, well, they're only doing this because the fans have been moaning about it. Yeah, we fucking have been moaning about it. We've been moaning about it because that's what we want. And then you get certain fan sites, I'll mention no names, if they want to have a pop as well, bring it. .com, we know who, yeah? That site, they don't like the story that they're being fed and they start fucking moaning. You're having a laugh. Don't like it. Peter Gerard, donate to the channel, man. Fucking hell, thank you. And Heidi 1980. Hey up. Steady on 1980. Is it Heidi or Heidi 1980? Steady on, man. Woman. Put a question in there so I can talk. But thank you very much for donating to Unit 6. Respect. But Peter Gerard, he dropped in and he said, and he donated $10. Again, mother. Thank you very much. You're aiming for one of these, aren't you? One of the onlys. This will make it easier. Yes, we are twins. You didn't have to donate $10 to do that, man. But thank you very much. We both hit up on Twitter the other day trying to get Arnold fans to view your channel. You gave us a follow back. Thank you. I know who you are, mate. I do. I know who you are. And another thing is as well, Gerard, thank you for reminding me of this. Do not mistake the Arnold fans for Terminator fans. Arnold fans, I don't know who he is or who runs it, but I know that Arnold fans is more respectful to the franchise than Terminator fans. Arnold fans tries his damned hardest to boost up the franchise to make it successful. So the Arnold fans, do not mistake the Arnold fans for TerminatorFans.com. So Arnold fans, respect for what you're trying to do. Respect for what you do. Me and you are already buddies on Twitter, but I don't do social media big time. I'm not, you know. So Heidi, 1980, $25 towards the channel. Thank you very much. Peter, I'm just going to call you Peter Gerard, unless you want me to call you Peter Gerard every time I announce. But Peter, friend of the channel, like The Bat and Ollie Mercer. Patriotry, friend of the channel, been here for a while. Small Block 412, been here for ever. Camelo, I know this for a fact. Australia, friend of the channel. You know what I mean? I remember you guys. Patriotry, like I said, yeah. Lee Parker, always trying to help out the channel every time he comes on, trying to boost. Respect, mate, honestly. Oh shit, I'd 1980. Sorry, I didn't make you part of Unit 6. You are now. Ryan Johnson. And we all the way. Been going at Mr. H commenters all day, crying about Border Patrol being in the film. Fucking franchise has always had ties to Mexico. Ryan Johnson. Exactly. It's like, are you having a bubble? Border control. Yes. The Rev 9. This is what I mean and all. The people don't even have the respect to call the Rev 9 what it is either Gabriel Luna or Rev 9. Instead, they use slurs, which are the racial slurs? I don't know, but when you call in a character or someone because of where they come from, the Juan 1000, as they say, and I'll only ever say that time because that's what they've been calling him. I'm thinking, how dare you? And I'm no social justice warrior, but how dare you? Is being racist now allowed? I don't give a fuck who you are. Racism is not a good thing that should be promoted in any way, manner, or form. Sexism, it shouldn't be promoted in any way, manner, or form. I don't care. You know what I mean? That's bad. Bad shit. And if that becomes the fucking public norm, that's a bad route to go. Whether you like the franchise or not, that is a bad route to go. And that's what makes my blood boil, is people can promote that kind of stuff. Yeah? And I'm not having a go at people that are individuals. People that are individuals haven't got 200,000 people with the potential to see their bullshit. There's a responsibility to be held by doing that. You feel me? And that's where my shit lies with that, you know what I mean? Yeah, the racial slurs. Thank you, Peter. Thank you. The racial slurs. I couldn't think of it. I've been talking about that long. Peter Gerard. Randy Jennings runs the Arnold fans. Great guy. Peter is fine. Or Peter Gerard. It's all good. Good. Peter. Thank you. Yeah, say hello. Tell Randy Jennings that Upside Down Six says hello again because we got on before. Raul, yeah, they call him the T. Yeah, 1000, and I think that's disrespectful. Well, I don't condone stuff like that. Sorry. Yeah, it's very racist. So anyway, because he's going through border control, where Sarah Connor she has to be in Mexico. She's a fucking terrorist. In 1995, filmed in 1991, but in 1995, the T-800, her son, blew up Cyberdyne. That is a big terrorist act. It's a big deal. Where do you go? You hide across the border. So there was no border issues before when the film was filmed. The natural progression is Sarah Connor isn't going to be hiding in New York, is she? She's a big deal. She's going to be across the border. Simple. Simple as that. There's no other way. No other way. Alan, top 5 movies. Mine are top 5. Okay, so we've got. You ready? Top 5 in no particular order, and you know what I want to say, don't you? Terminator. There's no particular order. Terminator, Terminator 2. Aliens. Predator, the Arnold Schwarzenegger Predator. And Die Hard. The first VHS I ever bought was Die Hard. I was 9. I remember going with my dad and he's like, pick any movie you want. And I got Die Hard. So it's the first, Die Hard's the first movie I ever owned on VHS. First Christmas present was Conan the Barbarian, so VHS, with Arnold Schwarzenegger. And, yeah, the usuals, which is Aliens, Predator, Terminator, Terminator 2, Die Hard. So, without the usuals, actually, yeah, let's have that. Without the usual, you know, what the ones I just mentioned, what are, or is, actually, what is your favourite movie so far of 2019? Hit me up. Let me know. I enjoyed 2019. I enjoyed, what did I watch the other day? Fuck, yeah. Oh, shit. Sorry, forgot about RoboCop. RoboCop, and then Kane in RoboCop 2. Oh, yeah. My most enjoyable film, though, I've got to admit, and forgive me, fucking hell, no friendly fire, don't hurt me. Yeah. Endgame. I loved it. Yeah, I enjoyed Endgame, but obviously you've got to follow. I've got to admit, oh god, it's painful saying it, but yeah, I like the Marvel movies. I find them fun. I do find them fun, but once I've watched them, gone home, had my tea, I forgot about it. You get me? It's not because there's no how do you put it? There's no consequence to the actions. You know, when a bloke can wear a blooming suit that can fly through a building, that can fire missiles, never runs out of ammo, and can. It gets boring, doesn't it? The Marvel shit gets boring. Cuthbert, Alan, yeah. Annihilation was an epic film from years back. I think it was, what, 2 years old? 3 years old? Came out on Netflix alone, didn't it? And Annihilation, yeah. What weirded me out was the end with the weird noise. Weird. But yeah, favourite movie of 2000. Let's hit me up with your favourite movie from roughly, you don't have to be exact, from 2010 to today. Your one favourite movie from 2010 to today. Let me know what it is, and I'll bet we're all in the same boat. Peter Gerard, he's Dark Knight. Tommy Tomer, Nightcrawler, what the fuck's that? Post a link after to one of the advertisements to it. I don't think I've seen that. Upgrade. Sean David Teal. Upgrade. It's the what is it? The Grace story, but in a male version, I'd say. Yeah. What do you reckon? Mad Max Fury Road. Yep. Storm Roth, the motion eater. Yep. Great story. Funny. Blade Runner 2049 says Trailer Park Bubbles. Really? No disrespect in any way, manner, or form, but was that your from 2010? So in the last nearly 10 years, that's your favourite movie, honestly. But there's no wrong with that, because I enjoyed it too. James Handley, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Me and my partner went to watch that last week, and we walked out 10 minutes before the end. And apparently, the ending is the part that's the good part. I'm not going to ruin it, because we're not on a spoiler. But yeah. Really? Ollie Mercer, Hacksaw Ridge. I remember watching that, was it about 3 years ago, and that is the, well, it's the follow up. Even though it's not, it is the follow up to Saving Private Ryan, because it's the Pacific Battle of the, yeah. So yeah, brilliant film, mate. Blade Runner, something like that. Forrest Gump hack says, all I did, really? Send me the link. Aria, is it Kos Ravi? Hey mate, what's up? Just joined. How would you imagine opening scene? What do you think? I'm scared to say, mate. It's going to be the memory of Sarah Connor, or the future war prediction that didn't happen, I think. Like we've seen in the clips with the HKs and the T800s that are not Genesis T800s, they are T2 T800s. Coming out the water, we're going to get that scene, a future that didn't happen, and then it'll go forth from there. I'm going to do a spoiler one tomorrow, mate, so I do apologise for not answering the question fully, but I don't want to spoil for people that don't deserve to come on here and be tricked into spoilers. James Handley, about the Hollywood, was it thingy, Hollywood, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, the ending's the best part, I've heard. Peed off. I know what it's about. I just peed off. I walked out before the end, but my partner couldn't get into it, and if she wasn't getting into it, I wasn't. So, L7D says UD6. I'm South American, and I find the name very funny and not offensive at all. Yeah, and that's your person as a human being. I mean, I don't find it offensive, but it's still offensive. The T1000, the Womanator, and all stuff like that. I find it very, very offensive. And no, I am not a social justice warrior. No, I'm not battling to protect anything or anyone. What I am is not tolerant to stuff like that. I find it fucking disgusting, sickening, and I'm not tolerant to it. And the more tolerant people get to it, the more casual it'll become, and people will become more racist and disgusting towards each other. And it's not how I operate or work, and I won't have it. Not in my direction. Oh, Olivia Anderson, Interstellar. Now that was, yeah, that made me wonder about black holes and stuff like that, and how time changes. That poor bloke that gets left on the ship. They've been gone a couple of hours, and he's been there 20-something years. And all it did was go down, try and grab something out of the water, and he's been left, yeah, because of black holes warping time. Great stuff. Well made. Roll. I love Sharknado, a masterpiece. You know, I saw a little, not a snippet, but like a picture of Clown Nado. They've actually made a Clown Nado, a horror film or something. I'm looking forward to. So, okay, we'll go another one. There we go. Oh, Will Ferrell. Is it bad that I still have to watch The Lost Boys once a month? Best vampire movie ever made. You know, I've not seen that. And I remember the song, Thou shalt not fall. I remember that song to it, but I've not seen it since I was a little boy. So I'm going to watch it. I'll watch that tomorrow. That's done. So thank you for recommending that without knowing it. I'm looking forward to Matrix 4, the creation and making of that. I'm intrigued to see what happens in Matrix 4. I really am looking forward to Matrix 4. Dark Fate, I can't be more excited. I am so looking forward to Dark Fate. And I want a Neil Blomkamp Alien film. Do we not want that Alien 5? And it just keeps getting... I think that... what's his name? Who directed the last Alien movie? He needs to step back and let Neil have a go. You know what I mean? Definitely he needs to let Neil have a go. Oh, The Arrival. Ridley Scott. Thank you, Kenny. Thank you. Yeah, Ridley Scott. I think he needs to step back away from the Alien franchise. Let Blomkamp have a go. Because I love Blomkamp's style of movie making. I think it looks amazing. You know, District 9 and what's the other one? Oh, fuck, I always do this. First one to let me know the movie Blomkamp made with the space station gets to become Elysium. Tommy Tanner. You're a you know, I'm now a moderator. You're part of Unit 6. Thank you. Exactly, Patriotry. Ridley's last two Alien movies were crap. Who made the best Alien movie? Cameron. Aliens, of course. We missed out, Camelo. Just out of time. It wasn't Chappie. It was the Elysium, mate, where they're in the space station. Really good. There's a good little trick for you as well. You know, movies before, when they were black and white, I convinced, well, for a little while I convinced, for a laugh, my eldest daughter, who's 13, that the reason they were black and white is because that's what the world looked like. Everything was black and white before she was born, you see, and then it just all turned. I've told her different since, like, but it was funny to do it for a couple of days. So here's a little trick for your kids. Cyborg Anna, sorry. Have you seen Blomkamp's? He's got a YouTube channel. I can't remember what it's called. Oh God, I'm doing that again. That's because I'm tired. Blomkamp YouTube channel. What's it called? First one becomes Unit 6 member. What's it called? Fucking hell, his YouTube channel. Oat Studios. Cuthbert, you're already next one that comes in, Alan. Sorry, because I know you're already part of Unit 6, so next one. But it is Oat Studios. Some of the stuff on there is really weird and quite... Well, it puts me off bacon, shall I say. There's a lot of meat floating about and stuff. Weird stuff. Oak Studios, Trailer Park Bubbles, you got it first, mate. You are part of Unit 6. Well done, man. Right, I'm going to have to ask you guys to forgive me. We're going to do spoiler, and anything discussion tomorrow. Tonight, I've had to tone it down a bit because obviously I don't want to spoil stuff. So if you want to join me tomorrow and we'll talk whatever. Like you can see, I'm tired, I'm knackered, man. But we've been here for what, 136 minutes 44 seconds. So I would like to say thank you to everyone, and I mean respect to everyone that's donated to the channel. All the people that always join me, always comment, respect you. People that have donated to the channel and I've people that help out the channel, and that we will be handing 10 of these out. Only 10 ever. And then we'll go for the commando role. But these are the leadership ones, so 10 of these will be handed out before my birthday, which is November the 6th. So, everyone. The Bat donated, man. Oh, I feel guilty because I'm just about to sign off, man. But The Bat, thank you. Honestly, The Bat is the guy who's making or has made the backing audio for my last couple of videos, my intro, and my new videos coming up. So thank you to The Bat. If you see The Bat, hit him up. Noah Dingley, $2. Thank you, man. Honestly, Noah Dingley, he's the voice of Upside Down 6 intro. So respect, mate. Honestly, everyone that is helping the channel, everyone that does help the channel, honestly, I can't thank you enough. Yeah, so everyone helps out. Honestly, thank you very much. Douglas Hall saying, sell me a shirt. This is one of 10 only, and these rare artifacts because of the leadership of Unit 6. So they will be given away. It's just, yeah, we're doing the ownership thing. So thank you to everyone that's joined me. Thank you everyone that's made themselves late for work tomorrow morning to stay on the live stream. Thank you everyone for being a part of my channel, my subscription. It's not arse lickiness, it's just respect, you know what I mean? You take your time out of your day to join me and listen to my opinion, and fair enough, and you help out. You're all great. I hope you have a safe day, because some people, a lot of people are in America actually. Hope you have a safe day. All the people that are in the UK, good night. Just trying to read, here we go. So let's say goodbye. Get your screen recorders on, and if you want it, but let's go. Ready? Kenny Ritchie, peace. Stormroth, the Motionator, peace. Noah, as always, peace, mate. Lee Parker, peace. James Handley, peace out. Camillo, all the way in Australia, peace. Is it Sean David Teal? Peace out, mate. L7D, which is kind of like you, D6, even though I know you made your name when you made your name, nothing to do with me, but I always associate your name with my name. Peace. Patriotry, peace. Alan, peace, mate. Alan Cuthbert. Trailer Park Bubbles, peace. Olivia Anderson, peace. Tom Schlanker, peace. This is Upside Down 6. Peter Gerard and your twin brother, peace out. Thank you, everyone. I'm trying to not miss people, it's hard. Tony Louis, peace. Mr. H, peace, mate. Respect, respect, respect. Have a good night. This is Upside Down 6. Leader of Unit 6. Peace out. Oh, roll. I did. Roll. Peace out. Lee Parker, peace.